Hello, my name's Benjamin Miles, and I'm the CEO of Modernized Startups LLC. Today, I wanted to go through step 15 and step 16 with you on the process of building a brand. Now, this steps all have to do with sales, so that's why it's under the sales category. Now, step 15 is identify characteristics of key customers. So, what you want to do is use, sorry, the target market you already know from step 1. So, you have the target market. I'm going to use the example of one of my businesses, Peak 14. So, I'm going to open up our website. So, the, when I started Peak 14, uh, it was actually already started as a decal company. The person had a ton of decals. They weren't online at all, and he was just selling them on his own. Uh, then we, the target market was hikers in Colorado. That's what we knew. We knew that the target market were was hikers in Colorado, right? So we created this at we created a shop online to sell the decals, the Etsy shop. We use the Etsy site to create them. Once this loads, so as you can see, we sell these decals. Now, when we started this, we thought our ideal customers, right, or characteristics of these key customers were hikers, right? They're going out on trips to hike these 14,000-foot mountains, right? But what we didn't understand was this step, right? This step is identify characteristics of key customers. So what we did was we took our Etsy shop, then we opened it up, right? So if you go to Etsy.com, I'll open up the back end to my site for right now. For some reason, it's not loading, but that's okay. I can just explain. What we did was we looked at the back end of Etsy to figure out who has ordered the most decals and who our top customers were. Then what we did was we asked them and really identified them using LinkedIn. So we identified the key customers that we have, our ideal customers that we have, and what characteristics are for them. So we were like, okay, hiking, 14,000-foot mountains, 14er. All right. They like to be in the outdoors. It's pretty much you're creating a profile for the group of people around your brand. So one thing we did end up noticing at step 15 that we didn't at step 1 was our key customers were actually not people going to Pikes Peak to hike it, not going to these mountains, but coming back. So at the beginning, we tried implementing hiking products, but they weren't taking off because the mindset of our target market was not, hey, I'm going hiking, I want all my hiking gear. It's, hey, I climbed a 14,000-foot mountain. Now I want to celebrate my achievement by purchasing one of these decals, which is a totally different mindset and a totally different set of products than if we had only done the target market. Okay? So the second is you're going to create, or step 16 is create a list of keywords. So, uh, for example, like I was saying up top, the hikers, they're trying to celebrate. So what we do is you can do like, okay, 14ers, uh, climbers, hikers, outdoors. So you're basically generating a bunch of keywords. One way, if you just simply write keyword general. If you simply type into Google keyword generator, there's a lot of different websites out there to help you with your keyword research. Uh, and you can just use one of these to try to help you in creating a list of keywords. So, for example, I'm going to still use so I'm going to say 14ers, which is and then you can do different things in order to generate your list. Okay, let's do paid per click collection. Right, so these are the keywords I should incorporate into my website and other places. So as you can see, it shows me, okay, the volume, the this is the higher this number, the more paid per click competition for the keyword. And CPC is cost per click. So this is the more competitive keywords will have a higher CPC. So what you want to do is find relevant ones, but that are lower. On this one, 14ers, right? This many people, this is the volume of the traffic, right? There's not much competition for this keyword, and because it's zero, it's not that competitive, meaning I'm able to access the 9,900 worth of volume easier. Now, let's say I went and I tried doing Pikes Peak because the paid per click on this, right? It's saying the higher this number, the more paid per click competition for the keyword, right? So, for example, on Pikes Peak, you have a lot of competition because it's a name of a mountain in Colorado over 14,000 feet and it's well known, right? And then there's also shops and uh, stores around Pikes Peak, and the entire community are using Pikes Peak keyword in order to generate traffic for themselves. So what you want to do is find lower numbers, sort of like this. All right, so that's step 15 and step 16. So that's how to identify characteristics of key customers, which is by interviewing those key customers and really finding out who they are. Step 16 is creating a list of keywords. That's you can do by brainstorming or by using a website you can use to look up keywords like I showed you. I hope you enjoyed this video.